Yeah, what's going on, you guys? What's up? This is Gruder Ghost. Thank you all for listening. And the title of this live stream is Hell on Earth. And it the title is not really positive, but unfortunately, it's realistic. And actually, what I mean with that title, I have the feeling that when it comes to the world, when it comes to feminism, that COVID-19 bullshit, we are going straight down to the bottom, straight down to the bottom. It doesn't get any better. Those are just my thoughts, and I'm curious about your opinion. I mean, like when I took my first red pill, that's already I think 6 years, no, about 5.5 years ago, and this is my second life. And when you are red pilled, you take distance from certain types of people, from certain aspects in life, and sometimes that is not easy. I mean, we have all that knowledge, but what can we actually do with that knowledge? Where can we go? There is nowhere to run. There's no place that we can go to. What are we gonna do now after that knowledge? And the world is burning, man, and everything is going down, man. And actually, I want to talk about that in this live stream. And what are your thoughts about that? And I'm not only talking about female nature, just human nature in general, that COVID-19 bullshit. Me, myself, I'm in the Netherlands. I think the majority of you guys are in the United States. What are your thoughts about that? We got let's see, Duck Duck Goo SE42. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. First time I see you on this channel. I said 1212 goes ain't nothing but an uncle when it comes down to this MGTOW. He's done, dude. Yeah, yeah, I appreciate that, man. And you know what it is like. There's also a difference between MGTOW and the red pill. Like MGTOW is a certain type of lifestyle, and red pill is a certain type of knowledge. And you can combine that, but not every MGTOW is red pill, and not every red pillar is MGTOW. I think the majority of you guys do not agree with me on that, but that is just my perspective. And what I actually mean with hell on earth. I mean, I don't know if you are religious. I am religious, but let's say you have heaven and hell. The planet that we are living right now, it is a combination of heaven and hell. But most people seriously do not know in what kind of world we are living in. You know, I mean, the things that are the things that people do to other people, it's unhuman. It is terrifying, and I'm talking about war, rape, slavery, the COVID-19 situation. I mean, like, like me myself, I can put myself in maybe six or seven different boxes. But at the end of the day, I am an individual, a free thinker, a lone wolf. And when it comes to people in general, like if you have a conversation with somebody when it comes to the weather or something like that, like you can have a really good conversation, and you probably like that person yeah, likes you. But if you're gonna talk about politics or nationalism or history or religion or the way how you see the world, then people don't like you anymore suddenly. And yeah, hell on earth. I mean, the way how I experience not certain when it comes to people in general, I see more negative aspects than positive aspects. And uh, what I talk a lot with religious people, Christians and Muslims, and what I understand of them is like, the world right now is so fucked up that the hell isn't even a bad place at all. I do not agree with that, because it doesn't matter how fucked up this world is. Hell is 10 times worse, more worse. That is just how I see it. But like every day that I live, I'm trying to make the best of it, because it doesn't really matter how fucked up it is today. Tomorrow it will be more fucked up. Same with that COVID-19 bullshit. I mean, like last year, I was angry, I was disappointed, I was depressive. Uh, Also, when it comes to people, the way how people act uh, based on this situation. But if I look at this year compared to last year, then maybe last year wasn't so bad after all. So actually, my point is try to enjoy, yeah, life every day, because tomorrow it will be more fucked up than today. So uh, I'm surprised Netherlands is having same issues with women as in the United States. Yeah, it is like in the United States, everything is bigger, everything is more. So I've been to the United States 3 times, and the way how I see the United States, it's an alternative version of Western Europe, but uh, yeah, more extreme when it comes to good things, but also when it comes to bad things. All the bad shit that is happening in the United States, it is slowly coming to Western Europe, but in small steps. I think the United States is 1 or 2 steps further when it comes to, yeah, feminism, all the bullshit that is going around in this world. I think the difference between the United States and the Netherlands is like when it comes like freedom of speech doesn't really exist anymore. But in the Netherlands, like we are a really small country. The Netherlands is only a little bit bigger than the state of New Jersey with 17.3 million people. It is really crowded. We are so close to each other that there is more room for being an individual and having your opinion. That doesn't mean that my opinion is getting appreciated by everybody. But the I'm gonna give you an example. When it comes to that COVID-19 bullshit at work I have about 60 or 65 different coworkers. When I say there's more behind that coronavirus, and I never said that coronavirus doesn't exist. The only thing that I said is like there is more behind that COVID-19 bullshit. About five or six coworkers don't want to talk to me anymore. They take distance from me. But that's only 10% of my coworkers. Fuck those people, you know? And I think in the Netherlands, the people that bash you or block you because you have a certain type of opinion or a certain type of the way how you see the world, it is it is not as bad as the United States, but it's coming our way, and that is like I respect America. I appreciate the United States as a country, but I see the United States as a an alternative version of the Netherlands, but yeah, maybe far, far in the future. I don't really know how to say that in English, but it's all the shit that is happening in the United States. It is coming to Western Europe. So I just look at the way how you Americans, yeah, deal with that, and I learn from that, and that is the way how I prepare myself. And yeah, I don't know really I don't know what is really going on in the United States for 100%, but uh, like here in the Netherlands, dozens of people got arrested because they got a fake vaccine passport, and that shit, I already expected this, guys. You know, I mean, like I really want to go to the United States. I want to go to Philadelphia. I already planned it two times. Like I cannot go to the United States. The United States is closed with or without a vaccine, you know? And but I am not gonna take that vaccine because like and don't get me wrong, I am not against vaccines. As a little child, I got some vaccines the first time before I went to Southeast Asia. I also take some vaccines to different type of shit, but this is happening so fast, and they are putting pressure at you, like just take that vaccine, it's for yourself and for the health of other people. Hey, since when the fuck our government is giving a fuck about the health of their people, suddenly I just don't trust that shit. And like I don't have specific proof of that, but based on the information that I have, my own research, something is something is wrong, man. Something it doesn't make sense. Invictus Lord, hey, what's up, man? This is the first time that I see you on my channel. I don't know you, but yeah, welcome, man. Hey, what's up, GG? Just got the force. Hey, yeah, I can say that it is good for you, or maybe not. I don't know your situation, but yeah, if it's better for you, then yeah, yeah, divorced. Yeah, I don't know your situation. I don't know the consequences, but I hope you don't have children. And yeah, when it comes to having children, like if you want children, that is something natural. There is nothing wrong with that. But you gotta ask yourself, is it actually a good idea to have children in this time that we are living in right now? I think the answer is no, because until the age of 3 or 4, your children are yours. But after that 3 or 4 years, that those children go to elementary school, and they are becoming children of the government. And that is like I don't want to do that to my children. I don't want to put children on this world that is so like this world has cancer. This world is diseased, you know? And me myself as a mature person, it doesn't really matter how hardcore MGTOW or hardcore red pill you really are. I already have a problem with that. So I don't want to do that to my children. If this was the perfect world, then maybe I make the choice to put children on this planet. But unfortunately, this world is not perfect. It will never be perfect. It never was perfect. So I make the choice to not having children and yeah, going my own way. USA life just got better. I hope for you guys because I really want to go to the United States as soon as possible, but I don't know when. Maybe never. Maybe never. But yeah, we will see. Thank you. No man, no, thank yourself, man. Thank yourself. No children. Hey, that's a good thing. So at least yeah, your ex-wife doesn't have yeah, ammunition, and in this case, ammunition is yeah, children to use that against you to destroy you, man. I mean, like, I think there's a difference between wanting children or actually having children. And that is what I hear from a lot of my coworkers. I never hear them say like, I am glad that I'm married. I love my wife. I never heard them saying things like that. But I do hear them saying things like, I love my children. Having children is one of the most beautiful things that you can have. And they always say to me, like, Garuda, I hope for you there comes one day that you also have children. I see that as positive. I thank them for that, and I appreciate that compliment. But they don't understand. They do not understand in what type of world we are living in. Because like I only have to take care of myself. If I will drown in shit because of the way how the world is, I also take my children in that shit. If you know what I mean. And this is just how I am. The positive things that I have, I try that to share that with other people, and the negative things that I have, I am not ignoring that. You know, I am not gonna say that I am perfect, but at least I am trying to do my best to uh, uh, keep those negative aspects for myself and not to share that with other people. And that is the problem that a lot of people make. They are sharing that misery with other people, and they are trying to drag those people into their misery. I mean, let's be real about this shit. Let's be real about this. Misery loves company, and that is also a reason that I stay away from women. You cannot make women happy. They gotta make themselves happy. But unfortunately, that is not in female nature. A man's primal objective is to survive, and a woman's primal objective is to find a man to survive. And as long women think that they don't need a man, dark times are coming for women, and no sympathy from me. And I want to welcome all those women. Welcome to the world that you women have created yourself. Welcome. Welcome to the feminized world. Welcome. Shinobi 1, yo yo, plus one shield. Shinobi 1, what's up, man? What's up, man? Shinobi 1, I see you almost everywhere, man. I see you in the comment section of a lot of live streams, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you are, yeah, not the first, but one of the first of my subscribers on MGTOW TV. And yeah, I want to thank you for the support, Shinobi One. You are from Australia? No, no, no. You are from New Zealand. New Zealand. And uh, yeah, I like to travel alone. I like to travel, yeah, far away. And I think from the Netherlands, New Zealand is the most far that I can go. I think that there's not even a one straight flight from the Netherlands to New Zealand. I think first I got to go to Indonesia, and then from Indonesia to Australia, and then from Australia to New Zealand, and then after 26, 28, 32 hours, then I am in New Zealand. I know a guy that went to New Zealand, and yeah, for him that was one of the greatest moments in his life. Oh, me, you, Raymond. Hey, what's up, man? I think best course of action would be to get out of cities, moving to remote countryside. Also to share food with the villagers. The village have to be small. Yeah, yeah, true, man. I mean, like, uh, yeah, how should I say? Like, I don't believe in, yeah, how should I say? Like, when I was in Indonesia, I went, yeah, I ran up to some guys. Yeah, that's a strange story. I was making pictures and I was making videos, and uh, like if you are in a country where you don't speak the language and the culture is different, uh, if you go to an area outside of downtown, not all people appreciate it when you are walking around there with a camera, you know. And I ran up to a couple of guys, and one of those guys, he walked up to me, really angry, and I became a little bit scared, you know, because like I don't know the country, I don't know the culture, I don't speak the language. Like you can be a tough guy in your own country, but in another country where people don't know you, you are nobody, you know. And he asked me, "Hey, why are you filming, man? What are you doing here?" And I was just being honest. I was like, you know, I also have an Indonesian background. I come here in peace. I'm just curious, you know. And he said, okay, yeah, yeah, it's cool, man. And I sit next to him with a couple of guys. Yeah. Anyway, to make a long story short, uh, I bought a couple of t-shirts from Thailand, and I went together with them to that slum, to that village, and all of them I gave them. I had about 25 or 26 t-shirts, and I gave maybe 17 or 18 t-shirts. I just gave that to those people in that village. Those t-shirts are maybe 150, $2, but that's not what it's about. My point is, I actually went to that village to introduce myself, to tell them who I am, and I gave that T-shirt to them in personally. My point is, I don't believe in charities. You know, like you are not helping nobody to give $10 a month to some fucking charity, and you don't know where that money goes to. You are not helping people by giving them $10 a month and sitting at your lazy ass, and you think that you are so great because you are donating $10 every month. No, man, fuck that. That is not helping people. And that is the reason I do not believe in charities, you know? And that is a discussion that I always had with my ex-girlfriend, and that is also one of the reasons that we, yeah, that's a different topic. But actually my point is, helping people for me, that is actually go to that person, talk to that person, give them positive energy, and not just giving them money as an anonymous person and hoping it will be all right, you know. Fuck that. But anyway, I'm just rambling too much. But yeah, that is the way how I see it. You know, that's what I did. Escape the city, and now I live a great life on a farm. Yeah, yeah, a farm, man. That's good. So I assuming you are making your own food, your own vegetables, your own yeah, meat. So you can also like as a MGTOW, and that is a certain type of level of MGTOW that I I am not there. But one of the aspects of MGTOW, like going your own way, but also when it comes to survival skills, making your own food, and like I am independent of the grocery store. I'm just being honest about that. So when it comes to that aspect, I am not MGTOW, but I am working towards to it. If things get hot or war increases food and resource shortage in cities. Yeah, exactly, man. If that is gonna happen, then it will be survival of the fittest. Only the strong survive. To become the survivor our ancestors wanting of us. Yeah, true, man. And like, yeah, me myself, I'm just 31. I was born and raised in freedom, and just because of the fact that we, yeah, younger people, just because of the fact that we are born and raised in freedom, we do not know how it feels to fight for our freedom. And if you want to live in peace and if you want to live in happiness, you gotta be prepared to fight for your freedom. So when the shit goes down, I will be fighting against the last drip of blood, and maybe it will be my own blood to defend my country, my ground where I was born and raised in. That is just how I see it. In Hell on Earth happens some eschatology part tells mountains and hills will be valuable to escape and survive. Yeah, yeah, that's true. And like I said, like the planet that we are living in, it is a combination of heaven and hell. We got good people and we got bad people. We got positive aspects and we got negative aspects. But I don't know if you guys, do you like disturbing movies? A disturbing movie that can be a horror film, a thriller, a drama. Like a disturbing movie is a movie where you seeing things that are fictional, that are reality, but not really fun to watch. Like people that are getting killed, a rape scene, a scene where somebody gets psychologically tortured or whatever. One of the most disturbing movies that I saw, and maybe in history, is a movie called A Serbian Film. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that movie, A Serbian Film. That movie is banned and illegal in about 50 or 55 different countries. You can watch it on YouTube, but in the Serbian language without subtitles. Maybe you can find a website that can stream it, but if you still do not know how horrible this world maybe can be, go watch a Serbian film. And actually, I recommend you do not watch that movie because that movie will be in your mind for a couple of days. And that movie is so fucked up and so horrible that I am not even gonna tell you what I saw in that movie. If I'm gonna tell you what I saw at that movie, you don't want anything to do with me anymore. You probably gonna unsubscribe from my channel because you think I am crazy. That is how fucked up that movie is. But if I'm making you curious, go check out a Serbian film. That movie, it's and I saw a interview with the director, and I asked myself, what the fuck is on your mind to make a certain type of movie like that? And I understand that the director of that movie explained like he want to show the people how sick and how diseased and how horrible this world maybe can be when it comes to worst case scenario. And a lot of people are not uh, don't have any, like, they think this world is la la land, they think this world is picture perfect. And that is what I mean, the hardcore blue pill people, and this is yeah, and Omayo Rahman says those things happen in real life in secret, maybe. Yeah, exactly, man. I mean, like 2 years ago in the Netherlands, and I think that was national news. Uh, yeah, the police, they saved a family that were like, those children never went outside. The father of that house, they kept them as slaves, in some certain cases as sexual slaves, because he wanted to make his own society, And thankfully, those children are safe. But you try to imagine right now you are chilling at your living room, and right now there are children that are getting held prisoned in some house as a sex slave by their own parents. It makes me sick. It makes me so sick that actually I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it, because I want to blow up this whole fucking world. Unfortunately, I cannot do nothing about that. But you gotta realize those things are happening in this world. Uh, a couple of weeks ago, I saw a documentary about pedophiles that are getting interviewed. Uh, I want to know what the fuck is on their minds of those pedophiles. And there was some female pedophile, because yeah, yeah, pedophile, like, female pedophiles, yeah, more than you would probably think. But yeah, anyway, uh, that woman, she was trying, she was kidnapping children, and then yeah, she was living together with her husband. And yeah, for a woman, it is more easy to get the trust of little children. So, and she explained like, yeah, why are you doing that? And that woman, she explained like, I see a lot of beautiful children, and I am so jealous of those children, and I am so envy at that children, that I'm getting sexually turned on by the fact that some old creepy guy doing some certain things to that children. And it makes me sick. But I am glad that, like, I understand what the fuck is going on in the minds of those pedophiles, and I hope that woman burns in hell. But the way how she explained it, like, those people, they are sick. Like, you can put them in jail 24 hours, they will be sick for the rest of their life. Those people do not belong in this world. They are mentally ill, they deserve to die. This world is better off without those people. And yeah, I hope they go to hell. And I don't have yeah, a lot of things to say anymore. By the way, I'm gonna put a link in the chat box. If somebody wants to join in, go ahead. because yeah, I don't have a lot of things to say anymore. But yeah, I'm just giving you a couple of examples, like when it comes to hell on earth. We have so many sick people in this world, and everything, all those perverted things are happening behind closed doors. That for most people don't even believe that this shit is happening. And those people, I consider them as the hardcore blue pilled people. And can you save those people? I think unfortunately not. Those people gotta save themselves, and they gotta learn it the hard way. And that is the reason that I created my channel. I'm pretty sick and tired of waking people up, and not when it also when it comes to female nature, the way how this world is. You always think that you are doing them a favor, but at the end of the day, they only hate you because you are trying to drag them out of their own fantasy world. You are trying to pop though you are trying to pop their bubble. But they are happy in that bubble, and people are living in fake realities, artificial islands that they have created for themselves. And if you pop that bubble, you also pop those bubbles that they have created for themselves. Most people know they are terrified, as acknowledging it puts them in danger. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people know it, but they are so scared that they are pretending like it doesn't exist, you know? And people that don't know a solution or don't know how to deal with it, uh, they can force themselves to believe that there is nothing wrong. And that is actually, and I know how that feels, especially before I took the red pill. First, you do not want to believe it, you don't want to accept it, but if you actually take that red pill, you actually swallowed it, and yeah, let it run through your body. Yeah, for me, there is no way back. I am so deep into this shit. For me, there's no way back. I just can't. I just can't. It's not for me anymore. And I will probably die alone as a red pillar, but yeah, be prepared to die alone as a red pillar. But anyway, guys, enough talk. Thank you for listening, guys. MGTOW worldwide, forever red until dead. And I am ghosting out now, guys. Peace.